I grew up in Chamberlain, South Dakota, in the hospital, and like my whole life I've been working on the ranch. Like I worked with my aunt down south of Kennebec, where we're at, and then my dad owns a ranch south of Vivian, about 40 miles. I mean, it's fun sometimes. It depends on what you do. You get to mess around a lot, and like sometimes you actually got to put some hard work into it. Depends on like how you act around cattle, I guess. You can get ran over and stuff like that. It depends on like, I guess, I don't know. You just got to be careful. Yeah. I live with my mom and dad. They're like kind of separate right now. My dad's the one that owns the ranch. My mom lives in town. She's a bartender, was at Jet Lanes, and she works at that Prairie Post right now. She's a bartender there, and I like living in town just to hang out with people, I guess. And sometimes it is a little boring at the ranch, but unless you're doing something instead of sitting inside all day.
Where do you want to see yourself?
Hopefully working with my brothers on the ranch. I got 2 brothers, and I mean, they're pretty far developed into agriculture, I think, more than me. And I think about like farming with them and ranching would be pretty cool and be a like well-developed farm. I remember my grandpa Bob used to like own it and stuff, then it passed down to my grandma, then my dad owns it right now.
Well, CJ, thank you so much for sharing your story with a total stranger.
You're welcome. Take this off, Sam. You gotta do this for me.
We do ours together. If you want to. Okay. But I mean, I'm interested in both of your. Are you Sam?
Yep.
Okay. Cool.
Sam.
Sam, you're the one who, like, when I walked up, you were like, "Yeah, I got a beer for you." So thanks for that.
Yep. No problem.
So Sam, I've got the same 3 questions for you that I have for CJ. I was wondering if you could talk a little bit about where you grew up and what that was like.
Yep, I grew up in Presho, South Dakota at a fucking motel. That's what I did. A lot of druggies and bikers is all we get, I guess. If you're rich, you're not gonna pull up to a little ghetto motel in the middle of nowhere, I'd say. But
earlier, I think you shared with me your dad owns the motel, right?
Yep.
So has that been in your family since you were a kid?
Well, yeah, before I was a kid, probably 30, 40 years, I'd say.
So you really did like grow up around it?
Yep.
How old were you when you started working there?
I don't know. I worked there always, but it's not very difficult, honestly. It's pretty simple, not gonna lie. But.
Could you talk a little bit about where you live now and what that's like?
I still live there, and I still help my parents out with it, but it's about the same as it always has been, I guess. Yep.
Could you talk a little bit about where you want to see yourself in the near future?
Well, hopefully we get recreational marijuana legalized in South Dakota here, and me and a couple buddies want to start up a dispensary.
Nice.
It'd be, I don't know, hopefully good money, but who knows.
Yeah, is that the only reason you would want to do that, just for the money?
Yep. It kind of gets boring around here, but I like weed.
Yeah.
And I like money, so.
Yeah. What's stopping you from like opening up a dispensary in like Seattle or something?
I probably wouldn't make as much money as I could here since it's already been legalized for a while. I'd say.
It would be kind of an untapped market.
Yep.
Here, right? Cool. Anything else you want to say?
Nope. No? That's all good.
Cool. Thanks you so much.
Yep, no problem. Oh shit, I might have broke the clip off of it.
Oh, that's okay. I interviewed a guy at a bar in Gillette, Wyoming.
Yep. We just had a buddy get a fucking...
McCall just got arrested.
Yeah, McCall. One of our buddies our same age got arrested.
He went there and fought somebody at the bar after a wedding and he got arrested.
Alright. Your name's Cody, right?
Yes.
We talked a little bit already, but
yep.
I was wondering if you could say a little bit about where you grew up and what that was like for you.
I grew up in Presho, South Dakota. I don't know, when I was 5, my parents divorced, and then, I don't know, that's about it. I mean, still live in Presho, and...
Yeah. Was there anything that you liked about Presho as a kid?
No, not really. I mean, it's kind of boring.
What's life like for you now in Presho?
Got a job, making $16 an hour, so it's pretty nice.
Yeah, that's like way above minimum wage here, right?
Yep, it's like 10, I think, right now.
Okay, cool. Is that something you like? Is it something you want to keep doing?
Maybe, might go in for HVAC, heating and cooling.
Okay, yeah.
Kind of want to see myself out of here, but don't think that'll end up happening, which is all right. But I mean, South Dakota's a good place too.
Yeah. I've interviewed a couple people who came from like smaller towns. When I asked them where they wanted to see themselves in the near future, they said like, I don't really have anything because I don't think anything's gonna happen.
Mm-hmm.
But I said like, what if you could literally do anything you wanted? Like, where would you want to see yourself? Even if you don't think it's possible.
That is a tough one.
Yeah, and it's okay if you can't answer it.
I can't. Okay. I honestly don't know.
Okay. Cool. Thanks, Cody.
Yep.
Really appreciate you doing this. Okay, you two gotta get a little closer together, a little more brotherly.
Yo.
You guys don't look like that.
No, we really don't.
Yeah. He's adopted.
Yeah, I wouldn't have pegged you as brother.
You're adopted, kid.
Yeah, right. Why
I'm obviously
adopted?
the better looking one. But
I don't know about that.
Alright. What were your names again?
Kaiden and Ryker.
my name's Ryker.
Yeah, I'm kidding. We grew up in Kennebec pretty much all of our life, then moved to T, and then went back to Kennebec because our parents split up.
Where's T?
T is in it's like the
It's over by Sioux Falls.
over by Sioux Falls.
Okay, still in South Dakota.
Yeah.
Yep. It was really boring. All I had to do was play basketball and video games.
Okay.
That's pretty much it.
Yeah.
I grew up hunting and fishing a lot,
Okay.
and playing basketball and video games also.
Okay.
Yeah.
But no hunting and fishing for you?
Yeah, I fish a lot, not really hunt.
Okay.
Sometimes he likes to stay inside and I don't.
Yeah.
I like to go outside
Pretty much,
and
yeah.
Okay.
fish and hunt and do stuff like that.
Nice. Alright, well, where do you live now and what's that like for you now?
We live in the same town, and it's
Pretty much the same.
Yeah,
Nothing's
we
really
do the
changed.
exact same
Yeah.
thing. I hunt and fish.
Okay. Everyone so far has said like that this place is boring. But when you were like little kids, did you think it was boring?
Not really.
I mean, I don't think
didn't really know anything.
I don't think
different.
it's boring right now. I
Yeah.
like living like this.
So when did it change? Like
Just-
when did you start thinking it was boring?
Just realizing there's nothing really much other to do than what we do.
What do you wish you could do? Or like what do you see or like imagine other places being like?
I don't know. I just imagine living here my whole life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd probably say the same thing. I'd probably move, not stay in a small town like this, but probably same state, but just a little bigger town.
Yeah.
I mean, I like just hunting and fishing, so I just want to make some money.
Yeah.
Enough to
Yeah.
get a nice house. That's about it.
Yeah. Where would you want the house to be?
Probably here.
Okay.
Yeah.
What about you?
Probably like about the same, just like being successful, trying to be successful in life, and maybe moving
to a little different place.
Yeah.
But
how would you want to make your money if you could do it in any way that you could choose?
oh, playing video games.
Yeah, like streaming or something?
Yep. He is a
for sure.
streamer.
Do you have a stream, like a Twitch
Yep.
channel? Cool. Well, is there anything else that you two wanted to say about Kennebec or South Dakota? Or
I don't know.
what it's like growing up here?
Not really. Yeah.
Okay.
Not really
Cool.
anything.
Thanks, you two.
Yep.
All right, one more.
No,
You don't want to?
You better. You were the only one that didn't do it.
I'll remember the shot.
Yeah. If you would you do one if I didn't use the camera? If we just recorded it with audio?
probably not.
I'll just say, so the reason I'm being kind of insistent is because something I've noticed is that like dudes are a lot more comfortable doing this, and I'm trying to get as many different experiences as I can.
Growing up to be a girl, that must be so weird.
I'm happy to do it without a camera.
I'll do it, I guess.
You'll do it?
Yeah.
Do you want to do it with just the audio or just...
I don't care. I might as well do it. Yeah, shut up.
Awesome. Okay.
He'll clip out the other.
You're meant for this.
Yeah, you were the like top speech person in the
My
state,
mom
weren't you?
forced me, bro.
You were watching all of us.
I know, and it was
There's literally no pressure.
It's you really pressure me.
Everybody's drunk or stoned. It's alright.
Hallie, right?
Yeah. I lived in Reliance for like a while, and then I moved down to my family ranch.
Okay. Reliance is here in South Dakota?
Yeah, it's like 10 minutes that way, and then I live like 30 minutes from here. It was kind of boring in Reliance.
Even when you were a little kid?
It was fun, I guess, because there's a lot of people our age.
Yeah. What was your favorite thing to do, like, as a kid?
Go to the park, I guess.
Are there, like, some good parks around here?
There's just one in Reliance, I guess.
Okay, cool.
I don't know. It's like my cousins live like a block from me, and my grandparents live like a block from me. So it's like we're all really close, I guess.
Yeah.
And all do the same things.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
You're the only one who said your parents are still together.
Yeah.
Seems like your family's kind of tight.
Not my parents aren't though. My dad works in a construction company, and like he's all over the country, so he's never home.
Gotcha.
But yeah.
And you said your mom...
My mom just like does a bunch of different things, I guess.
Okay, cool. And so, like, what's life like for you now? Do you still feel like there's not a lot to do? Do you still like to go to the park?
No. I don't know. It's kind of, I live like 20 minutes from any town, so it's kind of boring, but then I drive a long ways to come here sometimes.
Yeah.
Well, when I lived in Reliance, it was only like 30 minutes to school, but now it's like 50.
Okay, so you're still in school?
Well, I just graduated now.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
These guys said something about you taking classes, and you said your mom's forcing you to.
I did, like, my mom made me do speech contests, because she did speech contests.
Cool. So you, like, write speeches and then give them?
Yeah, I did when I was younger.
Is it really something that your mom just forces you to do, or is
she just wanted me to, and I did because she wanted me to. I just did a couple years.
It at all?
No, I don't like speaking in front of people.
Do you think you're good at it?
No.
Do you all think she's good at it?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, she's pretty good.
Where do you want to see yourself in the near future?
Probably somewhere around here.
Yeah. Because
all my family lives here. It's really boring, but I wouldn't want to go anywhere else.
Yeah. Can you say more about why?
I don't know. I don't want it. I just don't want to go by a bunch of people and like stuff. Like your kids can run around and they don't have to like be scared and stuff.
Have you ever spent time like in a big city?
No, not other than like Sioux Falls, I guess.
Like never been to like Minneapolis or something like that. Is that something you'd be interested in even seeing?
No. I mean, we went on a school trip to New York and Washington, D.C., and there was way too many people in New York.
Yeah. I mean, New York is like on another level compared to most places, but, well, thanks so much for doing this.
Yeah.
Really appreciate it.
It was really good.
Awesome. Y'all.
Oh man, it hurt.